The governments and councils are literally saying, no, you stay until you're forcibly kicked out. Which means that they're not paying rent.
They're literally saying that.
They're literally saying that.
They're literally telling people that. Hey guys, what's going on? How you doing? I thought you was about to fart. The way you looked up and you moved your legs. Gonna get straight into it?
Yes.
Okay, so I was online the other day, as always.
Right.
And I saw this thing, yeah, it's an article.
Yeah.
But I was trying to read you the first little bit, yeah? Is it crazy to move to London alone on a 40 grand salary? I have just been offered a job in a city making £40,000. On paper, it sounds like a decent chunk of money, but looking at the tax calculations and average room prices on spare room, it feels like I will be living hand to mouth. I do not mind living in a house share or with 3 or 4 other people, but I still want to be able to go to the pub and buy groceries without sweating over my balance. Is anyone else surviving on this, or am I making a massive mistake? I'm sorry, 40 grand is a good wage. I know it's not amazing, but it's a good wage. How do you think that you can't survive on 40 grand?
How much do you think room prices are?
I know how much room prices are.
It depends. It also depends on what part of London they're living in.
Okay.
So they might be choosing like a higher price one, but like for just a room, if it's an ensuite, obviously you're going to be paying a lot more. But for even somewhere in like Southeast London or like Northwest, rooms can probably like go for like £900 a month.
Okay.
It's quite a lot.
It is. But still on a 40 grand wage, you still have money left over.
I mean, yeah, you still got to travel and stuff. He just wants to go to the pub and not like have to live hand to mouth. He also said buy groceries.
I have a decent job where I earn a decent wage. I'm still not going to go to the pub and not have to worry about my salary. Like...
Yeah. Well, he's asking if he's being realistic or not. That's the gist I get from it.
I think he should just take the job. How many jobs are you going to get these days that's going to pay you 40 grand? Starting out. Most jobs you'll get probably like 35.
Did you say he was a graduate?
Yes. Exactly. That's a decent...
I don't know why that went over my head.
With pay increases and whatever. He didn't say he's a graduate.
Where did that come from?
Do you know what's weird?
What?
The first comment on this thing says something about graduate. It's a grad salary, so that's weird. Oh. It's like you've got telepathy that you've read what I've read.
That was actually weird.
Anyways, still a young guy. It's a young guy. So either way, it's like... And I'm not saying just because you're young you shouldn't be earning good money, but that's a very decent wage for a lot of people.
Yeah, but I think...
I wouldn't be upset.
I think when they see 40 grand, they got a bit of stars in their eyes, and they're thinking it's a lot more than it actually is.
That's probably because they don't have much experience with like whatever.
Tax.
40 grand is not that great. You're still on the lower tax bracket though, on 40 grand.
Yeah. But still getting a good amount of tax coming out of that.
I think just don't worry about going to the pub.
Yeah.
Like go,
have drinks. Well, don't even have a communal area in some places if it's a HMO.
Yeah.
You only got your bedroom.
I mean, you can go out, you just can't go out every day.
Yeah.
I used to earn a lot less than that back when everything was a bit cheaper, but I could still go out. It's just I couldn't go out and splurge. I'd have to be like, okay, I'll get 1 or 2 rounds.
Yeah,
and
got 20 quid for the night.
Yeah, and 20 quid used to go a decent
It used to go a long way.
Wetherspoons, it used to be, 4 shots for £5, isn't it? Something like that, wasn't it? Something like that. Now it's like 4 shots for 10. It's doubled in price.
Yeah.
It's crazy how expensive it is. But, yeah, I wouldn't be going out. I could be earning 100 grand. I still wouldn't be going out and just thinking, I can go to the pub and not have to worry about myself. No, I still have to worry.
Yeah.
And the more money you earn, the more money you spend as well. So,
True. More money, more problems.
I think if you budget correctly and you find yourself a semi-decent place to live, you can make
shop around and stuff. Although, if it's happening now, the housing market is shrinking for renters.
Yes.
Because of all of the housing regulations that are coming in.
Yep.
Which means a lot of landlords are selling up or have already sold up because the new regulations came in on the 1st of May. For people that don't know, if you're renting though, your landlord should have issued you with like a new contract and also guidance I think it's like a 7-page document or something that lets you know all of your rights. Legally, they're supposed to do that. And if they don't, they can get up to a 7 grand fine.
Wow.
So if you don't like your landlord, you could just dob them in. But what's actually sad though is that lots of people are now finding it hard to find a place to rent.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot less places to actually rent because landlords are selling up.
The government,
which means the rents are going up, even though they're thinking about including
a rent cap.
introducing rent caps.
You can't bring in rent caps.
You can't bring rent caps.
Mortgages going how they're going. How does that make sense?
You're shrinking the market. Yeah. There's less stock. There's more people who need that stock. And how are you going to bring in a rent cap then when also the way how they've targeted landlords is actually crazy. Like,
it's disgusting.
I know people always think that landlords
it's
are...
always loads of people with loads of properties. No, not always.
It's not.
Sometimes it's just
it might just be one person who might have inherited a house
and they just want to rent it out and get
they just want to rent it out. But for the time being, because they got siblings and they don't want to sell the house or whatever reason.
Yep.
And
landlords are not always dickheads. Landlords are not always multi-millionaires that are sitting rolling around in a Rolls Royce. Sometimes they're just normal people going to work too.
Yeah.
They've got whatever. I know. I work with a guy. I think he said he's got 3 properties. So he's whatever. But still, he still has a job every day. He still has to do overtime. He still has to do whatever.
They can no longer write certain things off for like tax purposes, which I think it's actually quite unfair.
It is.
But I don't know why we started talking about that. Well, the graduate who's not a graduate.
Yeah.
But the rental market at the moment is a bit of a joke.
I'm glad I'm a homeowner at this moment in time, because if I was trying to rent,
I heard that there's might be like cases of people like, so you got one property to rent and there's like 200 people looking for that one particular thing. How are you supposed to stand out of that 200?
It's not even about standing out. It's
bribing the landlord.
What will happen,
I don't know.
What will happen is people will just start offering more for the house. Because I've not even, how long ago was it? Probably about 2 or 3 years ago, I was accompanying someone to look at some properties that we were looking at. There was like 9 people outside waiting. Yeah. And I know somebody else where their current tenancy is ending and they want to view the property because they want to know that they're going to a good area. People are just taking the property without even viewing it.
Exactly.
They're just desperate to get into the house.
Exactly.
And they are actively trying to just make sure, my kid's going to be all right here.
Yeah.
Can we do whatever we need to do?
Nope.
Just take property or don't take it.
And landlords are being very, very, for the ones that are staying in the market, they're being very careful about who they're renting to, because the government, like if someone's trying to end
power in renters' hands,
if they're trying to end their tenancy, the governments and councils are literally saying, no, you stay until you're forcibly kicked out. Which means that they're not paying rent.
They're literally saying that.
They're literally saying that.
They're literally telling people that. That's
not
correct.
And that landlord can't recover that.
6 months
recover
to a
those
year
funds.
to get
It's
them
more
out.
than that now.
Well,
even a court cases, like there's a huge backlog and stuff. It's a bit ridiculous.
But yet councils are telling people to do that to people.
Yeah.
This is what even if you're a big flipping mogul, how is that fair?
Yeah.
Just don't pay your rent when someone's got to pay a mortgage.
Yeah.
How does that make sense?
Because it's not like you're going to like Sainsbury's and saying, I lost my job, so can I just have all of this shopping, please?
You're not even going to say it. You're just going to take it.
Yeah.
Trying to stop me, but I don't have a job.
Yeah.
No. It's BS.
And then you can't even get like universal credit unless, I don't know, you have to jump through certain hoops or whatever.
They're making everything a bit worse.
So it's bleak times.
It is. It's more than peak times. You just got to be careful, man. If you've got a job, keep your job, unless you are guaranteed another job. And if you've got a place that you live in, you might want to line up something before you give in your notice that you're going to be going out, because the way stuff is going, it's going to be very hard for the next couple of years, I think.
Yeah.
For people.
I think there'll be a lot more lodgers.
Yeah. My cousin was talking to me the other day because she's got a job where they've changed around the timetables and stuff at her workplace, and she was like, I don't like it anymore, I need to leave. I was like, just be careful before you leave. Be careful, because the job market is a bit shit at the moment. Just be careful.
Yeah, definitely.
Before
for
you leave, make sure you line up another job before you go, because you think you're going to be able to just walk into another job. Maybe not at the moment. It's not good, man.
Yeah.
It's not good. I just give thanks I've got a decent job that I don't mind going to.
Yeah, well, on the job things,
Yeah.
I don't know if people know, but currently, employment rights for employees, you don't get any employment rights until 2 years of like full service. Meaning...
Is that legally?
Yeah, legally.
Okay.
So meaning like even if you pass your probation or whatever, legally your employer could just get rid of you and be like, yeah,
Is that a new thing they've changed?
No, it will be changing to 6 months. So it will be improving.
Okay.
But for God knows how long, it's always been 2 years.
Really?
Yeah. So you can't even get like redundancy and stuff like statutorily.
I mean, I knew about all of that.
Yeah, for that. But yeah, you have no employment rights.
Okay.
So yeah, your employer could be like, after you pass your probation or whatever, they just don't like you. Yeah, now we're parting ways. They'll probably still give you your... They have to give you a contractual notice.
Yeah.
But even if they don't and they breach contract, it will be very hard to take them to tribunal or court. Because you're under 2 years. Unless they breach or do something where you might be part of a protected characteristic. Meaning like they're being racist towards you, or it's feminist or sexist. Not feminist, sorry, sexist, or because you're a mother or whatever. I think it's 8 protected characteristics I think they're adding to them. But yeah, so now that's changing to 6 months, which will happen in January. So for anyone starting a job nowish, yeah, you got 6 months until you got employee rights, which is...
It's good. That's a good improvement.
Good. Labour was supposed to bring in day one employee rights. I thought that was a bit shit, to be honest.
That's a bit much.
In terms of like the employer,
yeah,
because that's unfair to them. Like you got someone who just started, and we know that there's always like that one dickhead who's like, I know my rights. You can't get rid of me.
There's more than one.
It's not fair.
Yeah, that's not fair.
I think 6 months is actually quite a good balance.
I think 6 months is fine because 6 months. It's not too long, it's not too short.
Yeah.
And if you do F up in those first 6 months, why should they not be able to get rid of you?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't understand why they would bring it in from day one.
Yeah, but most people don't actually know that. Most people think that they pass a probation and they're kind of fine.
Yeah.
I've actually heard employers be like, no, we got 2 years. They're within their 2 years. Nah, let's get rid of. Let's get rid. So now it's down to 6 months.
What are they doing in the 2 years? Why they have to be talking about that like that? Or is it?
If they just don't like someone, it might even just be a clash of personalities. Yeah, they're just not fitting in with the company ecosystem.
Is that wrong for them to get rid of them for that?
Well, if the person's doing their job fine and you just don't like them, that's not really fair on the person.
If they're the employer, then who cares if it's fair?
Well, if you're doing your job correctly, you're doing everything that's within your contract, everything within your job description, you're hitting all of your targets, but you're just not fitting in with the team. Like you're not being a team player, you're not staying late, whatever.
That stuff is different.
Yeah,
staying late. Before you said staying late, I was with you.
Yeah, no, but you don't have to stay late.
No.
If I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do,
I'm agreeing with everything apart from the staying late bit, because I don't think you should have to stay late ever. Yeah, but
that's in a lot of office culture. Yeah. If someone's not staying late and everyone else is, you're not a team player. Fair enough. What are you doing here? Oh, you're within the 2 years?
If that's the only reason,
bye, Fred.
I think that's BS. But if it's other stuff, I mean,
it could be anything. It can be like something very minuscule. You might just piss off a director. Yeah. He's like, no, I don't like that guy. Yeah. Get rid.
It's their company.
And they come up with whatever conversations they want to have.
Their company. They're not obliged to give you money, if you get what I mean. I know it's effed up, but it's also...
I mean, you have a contract. If you're performing well, you're doing whatever you need to be doing. It's a bit shit to know that I'm doing everything I need to be doing, and just because I'm not getting on with someone in particular, I haven't been rude. I've just maybe said something that they don't like. Yeah. And you're getting rid of me. You're messed up my livelihood. It's a bit jacked up.
It's still an employer-employee situation. I feel like no one's obliged to give you anything, if that makes sense. I know you've got a contract, but it's the same as like if you're in a relationship. Is anybody obliged to give you anything? They're not.
Well, you have a contract for a reason. And it doesn't say it in contracts that we can let you go in 2 years. It's not even implied. It's a legal statutory thing, which lots of people
probably
don't know.
put it in the contract.
Lots of employees don't know, but more employers know.
Yeah.
So I think it's jacked up, and I'm happy that they've gone down to 6 months.
Fair enough.
I think that's fair.
I think 6 months is fair.
Because, it's not. I don't think it's right.
I think after 6 months, you will know if you even want that person in your team.
That's what I'm saying.
2 years is a very
but generally, if it's after the 6 month period, it's normally someone's just done something small or finicky that you're just like, or like again, they're just not doing team player stuff because for whatever reason they've become a bit disillusioned.
You would have more experience with that than me.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, it's not nice.
Majority of the places I've worked, I don't know. Obviously, the law is the law, but from how I've understood it, once you pass probation, you're just cool. You can do what the hell you want to do.
Nope.
But that is in where I work, where they have different contracts. So
you still probably have the 2 year. You're still probably party to that.
Maybe, but I've seen people do effed up shit after 6 months and be fine because they passed their probation. So, like I said, I think it's slightly different. Maybe legally it's different.
Yeah, it depends on if the company knows that and if they will choose to do that. Some companies are just like, I don't care, so get rid, because we can.
Yeah.
So.
Sometimes it's necessary though.
Don't get me wrong.
On your team.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. And even after like the 2 year mark, companies can still.
They can still just get rid of you if they want to.
They can
give you a notice period and get rid of you.
No, but they shouldn't do that. They have to have cause if they're going to do that. That's the part of the employee rights. They have to have some kind of cause. It might go down disciplinary capability, whatever reason. There should be a reason, and there should be investigations, a whole process to come to terms and agree that we're parting ways.
Yes.
Outside of that, what they can do is they can legally have without prejudice conversations with you and say, look, we don't actually feel like it's working, but this is a conversation without prejudice, so you can't bring this conversation against us in court. But what we propose is you work your notice, or we'll pay you for your notice so you don't have to work, and we'll give you $5,000 on top of that for you to leave, and we'll part ways amicably. They're legally allowed to do that. Yeah. You can reject it. Yeah. But then if you reject it, you can't, like, if you're going to do like if you're going to do a constructive dismissal case or whatever, you can't bring that up in court. But lots of companies don't even know that. Lots of companies will offer a settlement and say, it's not working. Here's $10,000. Be on your way. But they won't say it's without prejudice, which means you can bring that up in court.
Yes.
And I've had multiple people tell me that they've had these types of conversations. I'm like, if you ever want to,
some extra cash.
Yeah. So
sometimes I wish I worked in corporate world.
Why?
Because you can do stuff like that. That doesn't happen in my line of work like that.
Well, you probably don't know about it though.
Nah, people talk. You would find out.
Sometimes quite a lot of times there's settlements. They might ask you to sign a non-disclosure as well. But
people still talk.
Fair.
People still talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that doesn't really happen.
Yeah. I don't know how we randomly got onto this topic.
Neither do I.
But I do have a random video to show you.
Because of the guy who's going to earn 40k.
Oh, yeah.
So what would your advice be to this guy? My advice would just be... I would literally say to him, I think it's unrealistic to think that you don't need to worry about going out and spending money because drinks are expensive. But, so... There was a while ago, I was dating somebody and they didn't realise the level of income that they had, which was basically not much income.
Alright.
So we did all of their calculations for their budget and whatever, and we basically got to the point that every month, if you keep the same level of income that you have right now, you have £20 to spare for the month to do extra stuff. So if you spend over £20, then you've gone over budget for the month. So this is why you don't have money quite a lot of the time, because you don't realise this. And if you don't budget, like actually write down what your budget is for the month.
Incoming, outgoings.
Then you will end up with no money. So it doesn't really matter how much you're earning. If you don't actually do that cost of calculation, you're always going to end up with no money because you're just spending too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I mean,
on 40k, you can definitely make that work.
yeah, I would agree. I think you could definitely make that work.
That's
You're
a
not
solid
trying to
wage,
look
and-
for a flat by yourself.
No.
You should
said
be
you
able to
wanted to do
find
house
an
share.
adequate flat share.
Yeah.
It might be slightly further than where you want it,
Yeah.
or in an area that you don't necessarily want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's doable right now.
It's
Again,
more than doable, and you will get pay rises and whatever,
Yeah.
and all of that kind of stuff.
rent
so.
is going up now, but I still think it is doable. There's lots of people that are doing it on far less.
Exactly.
You might need to curtail your ambitions of going out quite often because
Just be realistic.
if
I
it's
couldn't go out every day.
yeah, just for a single person, your groceries and what you should be able to manage okay on 40k.
And you should
in
be
my
able to
opinion.
save a tiny bit as well.
You might not be able to buy the most expensive suits or whatever.
Yes. Depends on the type of life you're trying to
Yeah, as you said, do a budget.
live. Yep. If you want to be a little bit frugal, you can't go out 10 times a month, but you can go out 3 times a month. And
Yeah.
every time you go out, you can spend £50.
Yeah, spend less when you go out.
Yeah.
Instead of doing rounds, just, I know lots of people, it's very British to not want to speak about finances, but just say, no, I'm actually buying mine. I'm just going to buy mine.
Or do one round and say, I'm not buying any more for the night.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I usually do. I'm like, okay, I'm doing one round.
Yeah.
Put in your orders. If you want to, say you want to, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any more after this.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'd say to that guy. I think it's quite doable.
I think my actual brother earns much less than that. He still manages to do what he wants to do. Mm-hmm. He's living at home with his mum though, so that's a big cost that's out of it. But I think you could make that work.
I do
40K.
hope that whilst he is living at home with his mum, that he's still saving a bit.
He's been good at saving since he was a child, so he probably is. I hope he is. But yeah,
Yeah.
you'll see what happens.
Fair.
See what happens. He might come into fair soon. You never know.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on. I know you got a video for me. Go on.
Yeah, it is quite a random video.
Go on.
Yeah. I'm not even going to premise it with anything.
I'm just saying, in your life,
Yeah.
you're a successful black man that beat all the odds. You came from Section 8. You came from pulling mattresses out of the hallway. You came from special classes, not being able to read.
Damn. Run me down there, huh? Take me through there.
Why did you need to say that?
I thought he was done with them
What was the conversation?
trauma. Like, you went down, you stop and look at me dead in my soul while I'm saying it. Like, you hear me, don't you? You pulling the mattress out. Like, you remember, like, you didn't have to say that one. You could have just said you overcame some things as hearing your stories. Like, you broke down every one of them. And looked me right in my eyes and waited for me to say something.
I
You hear me,
wasn't
right?
done with my statement.
Yeah, I know. It was some more fingers. I had to stop you. Look, say some shit I remember. And you're still here and you healthy. Yeah,
Thank you, God.
that's good. And you done being wet. You done had everything. You've been bald headed. You had long hair.
Jesus.
You've been chubby. You've been skinny.
My God.
What?
You're right.
What?
Keep going.
I thought I was doing my list too.
I received that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No.
But what I'm trying to say is, you've been beautiful through every stage.
Oh, Marco.
And that's the most important thing. Still single. I ain't got no man. And
I
you
wish
done
I
done,
could hit you.
yeah. You done done every version of
Every
this.
I'm sure you wish you could hit her too.
Because these dudes are like big dudes, little girls. Bald head women.
Did she
Like,
just throw
you done
something
did
at him?
every version. Rich, you didn't have money, lost it, got it back. Shot that H&M, Gucci.
Bloomingdale's.
Yeah. You have done everything. So
Hey.
you are the problem.
I've just
It's
realised who that
Michael.
is.
Yeah, I knew you didn't realise who it was.
I've just realised who that is that's doing the interview. She's a fool. How you would,
Why are you outing the man stuff like that?
why you gotta say all of that shit?
I think that
And he handled it very well. And I don't understand
yeah.
why she threw something at him.
I think she thought, oh, I've done all this research. Let me put it to good use. Let me show that I've actually looked into what. Who wants to know?
Who wants to put out all of that? But then, like he said, she could have just said, oh, you've overcame some shit.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to say you was pulling mattresses out of the way? What the hell? You're just baiting up the guy.
That's what I said. Man said he couldn't read. Why is she gonna do that though? I love how he handled that.
Perfect.
I love how he handled
just
that.
switched it up
You're
completely.
bald headed. Still ain't got no bang. it.
She 100% did. Why did she have to do that?
She deserved it.
I understand why people in the industry don't like her. Like, why you got to do that? You couldn't think of a better way to put across what research you did. I'm glad she did the research, but you didn't need to label all of that shit like that.
Come on, man.
Damn. Oh my god.
So I was like, I didn't even know how to preface this, but I was like, I just need to share.
His first damn was like, yeah, I was thinking that
Damn.
too. You had to say all that? Like, you couldn't leave nothing out?
The matches. Nah, man.
Oh no.
There was no need for
Yeah,
that.
she's a fool.
There was no need for that.
Yeah.
I hope that I wouldn't be that unaware of the things that I'm saying and the effect that it could have on someone. What? I just said I hope. That might not be the case. Sometimes you just don't have self-awareness. I'm just saying. I don't think I could do that though. Come on. Unless I'm like...
Doing it on purpose.
Yeah, unless I did on purpose.
Like as a joke.
Like,
Yeah.
come on.
She didn't sound like she was joking though.
She
sounded like she was being dead ass serious.
And then she really didn't like it when he said the
And
exact
she threw
same
something
sentiment.
at him. Why are you throwing something at him for?
And that's not even like
Why are you throwing something
the
at
stuff
him?
that he said. Everyone knows all of that stuff about
Yeah,
her.
and it sounded like it wasn't even... I don't know if it's actually stuff about her.
No, it is.
Okay, maybe
Yeah,
it
she
is,
was bald-headed.
but
She was chubby. She lost weight. She's still single, and she shopped at H&M, and she lost
Yeah.
money. Now she got money. His stuff.
Stuff that she put out there herself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
His stuff. I'm sure not many people knew that stuff about him.
Or maybe they did. Who
Probably
knows?
not many.
But the thing is, what I think about that is, even if people did know that stuff about him, why have you gone to just get all the negative shit from his life
Come on, man.
and just put it all there? Like, okay, I've been through some trauma. Okay, am I still living in that trauma, or have I overcome it? You don't need to keep showing me where I've come from. I know where I've come from. I lived it. You don't need to throw that in my face.
Yeah, I think to go in her shoes, I think innocently she was trying to be like, okay, you're a successful black man. You came from...
Knowing who that person is, do you think she did that?
I was playing devil's advocate.
There's no devil's advocate to play with that woman.
Alright, fine.
I'm sorry.
I'll shut up then. I'll shut up.
She definitely did that shit on purpose.
I don't know if she dashed the
Definitely
phone
did.
or what.
She threw something. That's not
Because
acceptable.
he should have thrown a lot more at her.
That's
like,
not
come on
acceptable.
now. If you're allowed to throw stuff,
That's not
expect things to be thrown back at you.
Yeah, that's not acceptable.
That's verbal and physical. Like, come on
I didn't
now.
like that.
I mean, I dashed my cock at you the other day.
Yeah, but me and you are friends.
You being a prick.
And we are joking.
You
and
were
we're
being a
doing
prick.
whatever. I can't remember what happened
I
after.
don't know. You just being a prick for whatever reason.
Yeah, but that's cool. Me and you are friends. That's cool. That's fine. They're clearly not friends like that. Is what it is. But yeah, no, I didn't like that.
Yeah, he handled that perfectly.
He did. He did. I know I wouldn't have handled it like that.
No.
I would have cussed her out.
Yeah, or just walked out like, what are we doing here?
Interview over,
What exactly are we doing here? Are you here to tear me down, or
basically.
like have I done something to you in the past that I just don't know?
He stepped on her shoes.
Her H&M shoes.
Yes. Because she can't shop at Bloomingdale's anymore. Her money's done. How do you run out of money like that? Shopping at Bloomingdale's all the time. People do it.
Yeah, that goes right
Not
back
saving.
to the 40k guy.
Exactly. Live within your means and make sure you're saving. My savings are done. I'm just going to say this house,
Damn.
it's costing me money. But,
Yeah, but-
it's cool. It's fine. It's not too much money.
It's intentional.
and it's intentional.
And
I
you
knew it
know,
was gonna
you can
happen.
see where it's going. It's not just
But,
going into drink.
Either way, my money's gone. I had savings. I now have substantially less savings.
But you can see where it's going.
It's gone nearly under $1,000 for my savings.
What'd you say?
It's gone nearly under $1,000 for my savings. But at least I got $1,000.
Well, you don't.
I mean, it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone literally tomorrow after we're filming this. People are getting paid, and I don't get paid for 3 weeks. So
What?
2 weeks. But still, I don't get paid. I've got a big box of Indomie noodles downstairs.
Drop some money.
No, it's fine. It's okay. I will sell my batty. It's cool.
You heard it here, folks. What was I trying to say? You heard it here first, folks.
That was a flop and a fail.
I don't care.
You tried to do what she did and you flopped. Goodbye.
But man, ain't no one buying that batty anyway.
Oh shit. Pardon? My batty's beautiful. My batty's beautiful. I ain't even stopped recording yet. My batty's beautiful.
My batty's beautiful.
I didn't say it like that. Put some bass in your voice. Put some bass in your voice.
You want some